In this short video, we'll look at an example of two problems involving sampling distribution for one population proportion. According to one study, in the United States in 2012, 58% of teens owned smartphones. Suppose 2 years later you carry out a new study using a sample of 400 teens and you find that 63% own smartphones. Well, so here's the question. If 58% of teens own smartphones now, what is the probability that in a sample of 400 teens, 63% or more of them own smartphones? The mean of the sampling distribution is just the population proportion, and that's 0.58 if 58% own them now. The standard deviation is given by of this sampling distribution is given by our formula, square root of p, 1 minus p over n, and in this case that's 0.0247. So now we need to find the z-score that goes with 0.63. Well, here it is, 0.63 minus the mean 0.58 over the standard deviation 0.0247 equals 2. To find the proportion that have z-scores more than 2, we first take norm s dist of 2, which is 0.98, and the proportion that have a higher score than 2 is our answer, 0.02. So if currently still 58% of teens own smartphones, then there'd be only a 2% chance that a sample 400 would give us 63% or more. Second question. In a sample of 625 teens, there's a 90% probability that the proportion who owns smartphones is less than what? Well, first we have to find the z-score, 1.28, and then the mean is still 0.58. The standard deviation is now 0.02, so we need to solve an equation. Z 1.28 is the p-hat we're looking for, minus 0.58 over the standard deviation of 0.02. And when we solve that, we get 0.61. So if 58% of teens own smartphones, then there's a 90% chance that the proportion is less than 0.61 when we take a sample of size 625.